everyone, it's my day 1 of my 30 days Vipassana and I'm in my room, just checked in, cleaned the room and set up my bed right there, my sparkling clean bed, the new additions to this room. And I remember this because this is the first room that I had gotten in this property, which is in Titwala, for my 20 days Vipassana course, and it did not have the curtains back then. So the new additions. So this is C21, and have put my bathroom in order as well, and gonna set up my space with my toiletries, and yeah, I got my own pillow. So that's their pillow that's up there, and let me show you out there. It's gorgeous out there. So that's the broom that I use to clean my room, and yeah, look at that, beautiful. Cool. So I have to give away my phone for the next 30 days. I'll see you after 30 days, and I'll bring you lots of wisdom, lots of breakthroughs, lots of clarity, peace, healing energies, positive vibes, so much more. So see you after a month. Namaste, my beloveds. I just completed a 30-day Vipassana course, a silent meditation retreat. And this is the day we leave back for our homes. That's the gong that rang for lunch. The 45-day course is still going on. Only our course got over. There are 15 more days where people, some of them, are going to meditate and burn their impurities. So today is the day that we get to leave back for home. And I wanted to share my experience of the 30 days from this land of Tapa, the Tapa Bhumi, the land of penance, burning the impurities. And to say the least, that my experience was unlike any other from the previous times that I had attended my course. I found it quite tough this time, very tough. And for the first time of all the courses that I've done 10 days, 8 days, 20 days. First time I felt like I wanted to leave. That I was not prepared for this one. But I also knew that this was my exam, my test, and I made sure that I did not fail in it. The first day I arrived here, I had diarrhea. It took me a day to settle in and come back to normal. That was also because just 2 days before the course, I'd come down from the Himalayas, flew down, settled in, and on my way I had some food on the flight. So that, and then home food, change in temperature. Then I came here after 2 days and I ate the food here. And I don't know, something got mixed up and I had a stomach upset. For like the first whole day, I was just going to the loo every few minutes, so I couldn't meditate. Then body settled in, but the mind didn't. So mind would just run from one thought to the other, from that to the other, to the next one, to the next one. And for the first 10 days, we are supposed to focus on the breath and on this spot here, just above the upper lip, in the center, below the nostril. Sense the sensations here. Breathe in, breathe out, be aware, and know the sensations here. So I did that, and every time I would be aware, I would feel, now I'm getting concentrated. Not meditative yet, but okay, my concentration is happening. The moment I would recognize this, my thought would say, what if that would happen? What would it be like? And something happened in my past. Why did that happen? What will my future be like if I do this? This project. That idea. I should be including this in my book. Like dime a dozen thoughts. And every time I would catch myself that I've gone either in the past or in the future, I would come back to the breath and to the spot here. But that used to happen so often. I felt like I was a mental nutcase. That the amount of thoughts and the amount, the places the thoughts go to, random, absolutely random. If I was speaking out my thoughts, I'd be one moment speaking of something in the past, be crying, or be complaining, or be feeling bad, and the other moment I would be imagining the future, creating some future, thinking of ideas, thinking of stuff. So it happens from the very first 10-day Vipassana course. But the awareness is heightened when you progress and keep doing long courses, the 20-day courses, 30-day courses. You're meditating. I'm meditating every day at home, and I was just aware of how fickle my mind is. It took me 7.5 days of doing this. The thought, the mind going here and there, I can bring it back here. Mind going here and there, and bring it back here. After struggling for 7.5 days, I go to my teacher and I tell her that this is what's been happening and I'm troubled about it. Is this normal? Does this happen to everyone, or is it just me? This time the teacher is extremely loving, with lots of maitri, lots of compassion. So she explained, yes, this happens to everyone. All you have to do is become aware of where your thought traveled and come back. And let the thoughts be. As if something is going on in the background, you're not paying attention to them. Keep focused on this. Keep focused on this. That's it. After that, and in that sharing with my teacher, I also told her that I'm feeling like, why am I here? I'm getting thoughts like, maybe I'm not prepared this time. Maybe I should come later. Of course, I was not going to run away. But the thought came to me, and this was the first time that I thought something like this. And I have come here willingly. Nobody's pushed me here. This is my process. This is my yearly gift to myself. My cleaning process. Like how everyone does deep cleaning of their houses once in a year. We Indians do it in Diwali. Some do it during Christmas. Whatever their special occasions are. So this is my deep cleaning of my mind. Most important, more important. So she said, no, that's fine. After that, I finally felt focused, concentrated, and the thought of running away went away. From that moment onwards, the moment I shared. The 10th day, 11th day, we are given Vipassana. So we are then allowed to take our minds from the top of the head, go through every part of the body, and sense until the tip of our toes and back. So when that Vipassana was given to us, every single session, there's one day that Vipassana is given to us. We take permission from Gautam Buddha, And then we start practicing Vipassana. When this was given to us in that 1 hour, after that I just came out of the room and cried out of gratitude, out of the peace and silence, that pin drop silence that I experienced in that guided Vipassana meditation, the first one on the 11th day. It felt like, yes, I'm so blessed. I felt so blessed, like I was in the right place. And then I continued on. After the day I got Vipassana, for the next 4 to 5 days, I dreamt horror dreams, like random people showing up in my dreams, and some people I knew, random things we were doing, running away, or some fear or something or the other, or doing stuff I don't even remember. And I would just wake up and think, okay, that was interesting, and I would also know that it's a dream. So on this path, as you become more and more meditative and aware and are very sensitive to your sensations, you also know simultaneously that this is a dream, and you're not rolling in the dream, you're not becoming part of that dream, but at the same time you're also sensing your sensations. So you're also aware of the present moment. That's what sensing the sensations is about, being in the moment. So just all those 4 or 5 days was just that, and in that I also, during that period, realized I have so many like expectations from, for example, my next door Sevika. She was a server. She'd come here for 30 days to serve us participants. So she would bathe at 4 in the morning, and I would not get hot water at 6:30 when I was I would bathe. It was okay for the first many days, but then the temperature started dropping, and I also was going through very sensitive patch, and then a few days later there was also PMS coming. So I know my cycle very well. I know myself very well by now. So I knew I was getting very sensitive and emotional also. So these things started mattering to me. Then there was some 2-day festival that was going on in the neighboring village, and they were playing music on speaker loudly throughout, like from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. non-stop. Like not a single minute's break, except for I think during lunch. 1 hour or half an hour, I don't know which is what the time we don't meditate. We also take a break. We take a resting break during that time. So it wasn't really helping that they're taking a break, because anyways I couldn't focus. I just couldn't find sensation. Like, where is the sensation? There's so much noise. And yes, I have become very sensitive to noise over a period of time, and it just bothers me. Something that I need to work on, like be okay with the noise, be indifferent, not bother, still be so one and peaceful within. So that is a state that I would reach and would like to reach someday. But as Guruji says, what's the hurry? Take it one step at a time. Just accept that this is the reality, this is the truth of this moment, that I am disturbed. That's it. That's all I needed to do. And I did that. So I did that. This was quite testing time, and I then again went to teacher and said, I'm troubled. Like, there's no water in the morning, and there's just continuous noise, and I'm troubled. What's wrong with me? Why do I have so many complaints? So it's absolutely fine. And the moment she said that, the noise outside after those 2 days stopped. It just stopped. And she's like, see, they stopped the noise for you. That was something, I don't know. But anyways, it stopped, and she very lovingly asked the sadhikas, the sevikas, the servers to not wash their clothes first thing in the morning or bathe so early, like bathe along with the participants, that is at 6:30 onwards or even later. So that helped. Finally, of course, the mind is so fickle, it doesn't want to concentrate, it wants to find faults in something, someone. I would know what's happening, but one is helpless. I was totally helpless. I wanted to help myself, but it's a tough one. This 30 days was quite testing for me, like, because I was looking at me with this close a mirror, like I could see my flaws, and there's so much to clean, like feeling equanimous, being equanimous no matter what's happening is such a blessing. And it happens only when you've burned yourself in the fire of tapa, like you've done your penance, you've done your work, your inner work, and there's only love and gratitude oozing out of your every pore, not just lip service, not just talking, but really feeling it. Anyway, so 15 days went past. After that I became extremely serious. Like I went deeper and deeper, like real deep, and so much traumatic memories, experiences, surprising memories, some things that I thought was done with and forgotten, healed, that showed up with pain, extreme pain. And I was like, what is this? It's still not finished. So as we are taught, observing our sensations when such memories pop up, when some trauma is experienced, just observe what's happening. Observe with equanimous mind, with balanced mind. The moment we say, it's too painful, no, let me change that thought, let me think of something else, or you shift your meditation position, or you want to get up and just go out of the hall and walk, or out of your cell, just one person in one cell, that is Shunyagara, is what they are called. You can check it out in my previous videos to see what it looks like. And a lot of stuff came out, and I know there's so much more. The thing is, a few people have asked me, how come you've worked on yourself so much? If you say that there's so much more to work on, then what should we say? What should we be doing? We be thinking about ourselves. The thing is that the more deep you go, or I go, let me speak about myself. The deeper I go within myself, the more I see that there are so many impurities. Like there's so much reaction happening to unwanted circumstances, unexpected or undesired things coming your way, coming my way. So there's a lot of work, right? When will we stop reacting? When will we be accepting? And that doesn't mean that we accept violence and mistreatment, disrespect and stuff like that. No, that doesn't mean spirituality. It doesn't mean that you become a vegetable and people treat you the way they want to. No. But dealing with such people also comes out of a balanced state of mind, with such purity, misery, with love, with gratitude, that you've come to teach me a lesson. You've come as a part of my karma. I don't react. I am equanimous. So that's the beautiful one, that when I reach that state, I'll say, okay, now I've arrived. But I know I'm like a baby. Little baby on this path who just started to crawl, like nearly crawl right now. I know this is a great path for me. I've discovered a pure path. Vipassana is so pure. There's nothing else. There's no religion here. There's nothing. Like, it's a purification of the mind. That's it. Period. It's a beautiful experience. Next 15 days, again, worked on lots of impurities and cleaned myself. Last day, I gave a lot of maitri to every one of you who are watching this. May you receive my maitri from the bottom of my heart. May you be very, very happy, liberated, satisfied. May you keep walking on the path of Dhamma. May you keep walking on the path of Dhamma. That which is good for you, right for you. And be blessed. Have thoughts that take you higher. And I'm not talking about material highness, but spiritual upliftment. That will lead you to material abundance also. But that's not the priority when you're thinking of spiritual abundance, spiritual upliftment. May you have that and be blessed. May we all be liberated with love, with gratitude, with peace. Maybe you have a balanced state of mind. So I share this with you all who are watching me. And don't be afraid if you feel like doing the 10-day Vipassana course. If you even feel it this bit by listening to me or reading about it somewhere, hearing about it somewhere, just do it. Just do it. Even once, at least a seed is sown in your being, and it will flourish when it has to. But just do it. Just do it. It's a beautiful path. And of course, there's a lot of burning in the fire to purify the gold, isn't it? The more it burns, the more pure it becomes. Same way. The more we burn ourselves in this fire of tapa, training the mind, taming the mind with love, the more we are going to progress and become better and better and better. So lots of maitri to you. I love you very, very much. Love you very, very much. Thank you for watching.